Play at maximum volume.
Turn me on, turn me up.
Yo, drop the cut.
Turn me on, turn me up. 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 When the music hits you in the middle of the night, power up your TS10, put the groove down right. On stage or in the studio, the sound is here to stay. Just turn on your TS10 and play. Turn me on, turn me up. 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 Turn me on. Turn me on, turn me up. 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 Turn me on.
We want to make sure that we're all working with the same set of sounds. Find the TSD100 disc and load it into the drive. Press Storage, press Disk, select Load. Use the data entry controls to set the type equals 120 programs. Set Load File equals to User Banks. Select Yes. In a few seconds, the load operation will be complete. Selecting programs and sounds. We'll begin our tutorial by selecting and playing a few of the TS sounds. Press the Sounds button. This puts the TS into Sounds mode. The TS display will be showing you the 6 sounds available in the bank that's currently selected. More on banks later. Press the button directly above or below the sound you want to select. The bank of sounds you see may differ from the one shown here. The buttons located inside the display are called soft buttons because the functions of these buttons are determined by the software. You can access other banks of programs in the current bank set. More on bank sets later, using the 10 bank buttons located directly under the display. Press one of the 10 bank buttons, 0 through 9, below the display. Its yellow LED will light. Press the soft button directly above or below the name of the sound you wish to play. TS banks are organized into larger groupings called bank sets. Press the bank set button a few times. Each time you press, the TS displays the new bank set and the sounds within it. The name of the bank set is located in the upper left corner of the screen. You can select banks and sounds from each bank set as described above. Stacking sounds on the TS keyboard is simple. Press the Sounds button to enter Sounds mode if you are currently in some other mode, and select Bank 0 in Bank Set U0. Select the grand piano sound. This will be the primary sound. Double-click the soft button directly below the missed sound. This will become one of two possible secondary sounds. If you play the keyboard now, you will hear both sounds. Double-click the soft button directly below the multi-bass sound. This will become the other secondary sound. If you play the keyboard now, you will hear all three sounds. Before you continue, make sure that grand piano is selected as the primary sound and that missed and multi-bass are stacked with the grand piano. The presets. Sounds that have been stacked together can be saved as presets. Up to 3 sounds can be combined to form a preset, and these 3 sounds can be split and/or stacked in any way. The TS includes 300 presets when shipped from the factory. Selecting a preset. Press the Presets button. Press the soft button nearest the name of the preset you wish to select. Selecting other presets in the current bank. Select the presets in the current bank to get a sense of how this process works. Note that each time you select a new preset, the effect sound changes. This is because each preset can have its own effect setup, overriding the effect setups for the individual sounds used in the preset. Selecting presets in other banks within the current bank set. As with sounds, presets are grouped into sets of 6, called banks. Press one of the 10 bank buttons, 0 through 9, below the display. Its yellow LED will light. Press the soft button directly above or below the name of the preset you wish to play. Selecting presets in other bank sets. As with sounds, banks of presets are organized into larger groupings called bank sets. While holding down the bank set button, press one of the first 5 bank buttons, 0 through 4, to select a new bank set. Alternatively, you can press the bank set button repeatedly to scroll through all the bank sets. Select banks and presets from the new bank set as described above. Sequencing. Before we move into the sequencing section of this tutorial, we'll need to load our sequencing files from the tutorial disk. Loading the tutorial sequence files.